Hello and welcome to part 8 of my Mandolin building series. Today I am going to be working on the neck. The last couple of days I worked on roughing out the neck, and as you can see it is in pretty rough condition. That is part of a problem because the scroll saw didn't work as well with the very thick and hard wood here as I hoped it would, and also because I ordered the piece of wood, the neck blank, a little bit too small. So I had to add a piece, for example, here in the end, so that I get to the size that I need. That didn't work out perfectly, but it's not a big reason to be scared because there's a lot of things that need to be carved here either way, and that's what I'm going to do today. The first thing today is going to be to cut off the parts that I added that are too large now, and then use the belt sander to actually make the sides flush and everything in the right angles and square to each other. When I'm done with that, I'm going to cut off some more parts on the sides and then actually start shaping. As with the soundboard, I have some contours that go on certain positions on the neck. So on the 3rd, 5th, 7th and 9th fret, I have contours that for the other side that show me the curvature of the neck. And that is what I'm going to do today. So by the end of today, my goal is to have this in a very good rough condition still, but being able to then also add the peg ears that need to go here on the side so that the peg head actually can be, the veneer can be glued on and then the peg head can be cut out. Ain't this one smooth surface? Here the tip is not perfect yet, but that's okay because there's going to be the veneer on top, and so I think this, I don't want to sand it down because then it's getting really thin. I'd rather put the veneer on top and then fill it with like a mix of sawdust and glue, but otherwise it's really smooth now. The back is pretty good too. This part here is going to be painted later either way, and so now I am ready pretty much to start carving the neck contours. I actually made a little intermediate step now, and I took a piece from under the neck, just a piece of scrap wood, and I made the peg ears out of that. So that one is the left peg ear and that one is the right peg ear here. So I cut these out and sanded them on the belt sander so that they're really nice and flush, and they're going to go to the side right here. And then later I put the veneer on top, and then I'll cut out the peg head. And I think, as you can see, since the other parts are going to be really nice and flush, there's only a tiny little bit up there on the top that I need to fill behind the peg head, and otherwise I'll need to make it flush on the backside. But before I glue those on, I finally now going to put some patterns on here and narrow down the neck a little bit and also start shaping it. And another day is over. I had to change shirts because it's so incredibly hot in here. It's hot outside, and in addition with all the machinery that I have working all the day around, it's getting so warm in here. But I think it was absolutely worth getting here because this right now is the neck. It's not perfect yet, but in my opinion at least, it looks something like a neck. And that is all I wanted for today. It's pretty roughed out. I am going to glue the peg ears on over the night, and then by tomorrow I'm going to be able to put the veneer on top, do the little fill up here, cut the veneer out, and then do the rest of the shaping of the neck. It already feels pretty good. I'm really excited and really impressed by how easy somewhat this part of the process was considering all the other parts. There's one thing I have to figure out, and that is the heel here. I'm not exactly sure yet how I'm going to do that, but I have a whole night to figure that out, think about it, read a little bit, and then go back to work tomorrow. I'm going to end the video about rough shaping the neck right here. I hope that by tomorrow I'm going to be able to upload a comprehensive video of a couple of finished products. But if not, I'm going to show you some more process of the work steps in between. It's finally all starting to look like parts of a mandolin, and that is really great. Subscribe with one of the multiple buttons. Have a great day and see you tomorrow.